What's up, family? This is your man NYB. You are welcome to Phonics Studio TV UAE. Today we have a special guest in the studio. We have Mr. Fayaz Aswad. Mr. Fayaz Aswad is an engineer. By the way, I will let him let him introduce himself to our audience. Okay, Mr. Fayaz.
Thank you. First of all, I would like to thank you. Thank you for inviting me to this podcast. And my name is Fayaz Aswad, and I'm from Pakistan, basically from Lahore, which is the capital city of Punjab.
Okay, that's nice. And what is the capital city of Pakistan?
That is Islamabad.
Islamabad. Oh, okay, that's very nice. I want to ask you this question. You are a civil engineer. What inspired you to pursue civil engineering as your career?
Honestly speaking, I'm the first engineer. I was the first engineer in my family, so there was nobody to inspire me to become an engineer. And it was not the civil engineering. Actually, I have done specialization in transportation engineering, which is one faculty of civil engineering. Civil engineering has architecture, structure, environmental and transportation department. So my field is transportation engineering, which is related to the modes of transportation like highways, airways, railways, all kind of transportation modes. It deals with that.
Okay.
Yeah, so there was no inspiration from my family, and it was by my destiny who decided it for
like
me.
Like naturally,
to become an
you
engineer.
were pushed there. Yeah.
Yes, I was pushed by my destiny.
Okay, that's nice. Like naturally, you were pushed there.
Yes, I was pushed by my destiny.
That's nice. That's very nice. Your work is very interesting, by the way. Okay, Mr. Fayaz, so how will you describe your journey from Pakistan to UAE? How was the transition?
It is very interesting. It is interesting story. Basically, I was planning to move to Gulf countries, and but I did not have chance to move by myself. Basically, my friend was working here. He was working in Fujairah, so one of contractor requested him to refer some engineer from Pakistan so that he can hire for his firm. So he
recommended you.
He recommended me to him. So I got employment visa.
Okay.
So I moved to UAE on employment visa, and I was lucky that I did not struggle like other visitor who has to search jobs in the hot
scorching sun
seasons, hot circumstances of UAE. So I was a bit lucky in this case.
So you came directly to be a civil engineer?
Yes, I came directly for on a job. The next day I started my job. Yeah.
Oh my God.
So I told you, my destiny is pushing me towards the goal.
Naturally you were pushed there. I don't know, whatever force that pushes us to our destiny. Yeah.
That is another topic.
Yes, that's another topic. By the way, other people say this is the work of God. So yeah, so we
that
take
is
it
another
like that.
topic.
Okay, so what was your first impression when you get to UAE? When you arrived in UAE, what was the impression?
Because I was coming from Pakistan, green area. So when I saw the desert.
By the way, which season do you landed? Like in the summer or winter?
I came in November.
That's
so
winter.
It was winter season. There was cold in Pakistan, and when I landed here, I have to remove my jacket.
Because it was still hot here.
I was thinking that now I have to fight with two things. One, this competitive environment for job, and second is hot season.
But by the way, November, yeah, it's hot though, but it's kind of getting into the winter season.
But when you are coming from a cold country to this, you will feel hot. Yeah,
you will feel it's very hot. Yeah.
But the infrastructure of UAE inspired me that time. I was very, convinced by their development,
The looks and
the
everything.
looks, diversity.
High towers
Yeah,
and
exactly. But no, I went to Fujairah. They were not, that area is not that much developed.
yeah. I've been to
So
Fujairah as well. Yeah.
yeah.
But by the way, Fujairah, it's they have mountainous.
Mountains,
Oh my
yeah.
God.
They have other natural beauty, but not like skyscrapers. Yeah.
But there is a whole lot of mountains over there, rocky mountains. Yeah, it's very nice. You know, we are in Al Dafra, so in Al Dafra we have the sand mountains,
Yeah.
the desert mountains. But over there, it's solid rock.
Yeah.
I was like, wow, it's like I have moved back to Africa. You know,
Naturally.
because in Africa we have this different type of mountains, especially where I live in Africa, in Ghana. Originally, I'm from Ghana, where I come from. It's we have high mountains over there. So yeah, and also we live on top of the mountain.
So you felt like you are in your own country.
Something like that. Something like the environment over there was different compared to Al Dafra here. Yeah.
And one thing more, that is road were very neat and clean here.
Really?
Yeah, as compared to Pakistan. I was from Lahore. Lahore also is developed city, but still UAE has no comparison. Yeah.
There is a difference. Yeah, there is a difference. Okay, so when you arrived, you started your work. How did you adapt yourself with life and work? How did you do that?
It was very difficult to sustain in this hot summer, hot seasons, hot circumstances in UAE. So I lost my weight. Will you believe? I lost almost 10 kg. I was not as a, right now you are seeing me as a planning engineer. That time I was a site engineer. Oh no, I have to work on site. So it was very difficult for me. And you are working under the sun, and even in the fasting, during Ramadan, in subcontractor. Okay, the duty timing, they are paying overtime. So I have to work, more than normal hours to get some overtime. Okay, so that was very difficult period, but I learned a lot by working with professional organization, and that was very challenging.
It will be challenging because the sun here sometimes it's very harsh. If it's not, if we are not in the winter season, it's very harsh. So.
And also, initially, when you come to UAE or any other country, you have to manage your relationship with other nationalities. That is also a challenge. Your nature is quite different than others.
Yeah, I imagine myself, you coming from Pakistan early, you just know the life in Pakistan, and you come and meet me as an African guy here. Probably you didn't even know how to. I hope that time you knew how to speak English.
Exactly, it was not that much fluent, but I knew because I am from university.
Yeah,
so
you are educated though. So
yes, I knew English, but not that much.
Yeah. Oh my God. Some people when they come new, they don't know any English. Communicating is something else.
Here, English and any language is the combination.
Yeah. Sure.
The languages in UAE. So sometimes we use, instead of we use yani.
I agree to that. Well, I really agree to that because actually my English is a little bit weird when I speak, or somebody from my country, when they hear me speak English, they're like, how are you speaking? Doesn't sound like how we Ghanaians we speak.
Yeah.
It sounds different.
Yeah, here
There is a little bit of accent in there.
adjustment.
Yeah, something you can say something like that, but there is an accent there. The Gulf accent, it's there. So yeah. So that is that.
Yeah. And
Okay, so what do you miss most about Pakistan?
I miss my family life. Secondly, my friends.
Yeah.
I used to stay outside my home with my friends. Definitely, you always miss your country. Okay,
and what do you appreciate most living in the UAE?
The rule of law, and secondly, the diversity, different nationalities working together.
Yeah, sure.
They are working like a family.
Yeah.
It is the best thing of UAE. They combine different
Nationalities, yeah.
nationalities and cultures, and everybody adopt it.
Yeah, it's nice, by the way. Yeah, I love it. I like that, by the way.
And the most important thing is safety.
Yeah.
Here we are very safe. Even a woman walking at night, even in the desert,
Okay.
she is completely safe.
Yeah, I can relate to that. There was a time when I came here new. I had to go to Abu Dhabi, and I came back very late, very late at night, and like I think I was like 1:30, 2 o'clock there, midnight, and it was very quiet on the streets, and there wasn't much like, we are in Al Dafra. It's like 12 o'clock. The place is very quiet, but it's free. You feel free to walk around. Nobody's coming to jam you, take your phone, your bag, or money. You are safe here in UAE. Yeah, sure.
So this is very beautiful aspect of UAE life. So
You're right. What is your current role, and what does a typical workday look like for you?
my current role is senior project control engineer, which is planning.
Okay.
Planning department. So actually, for construction of any project, planning engineer has to plan its timeline, when what should be done and how much resources are required, okay, and how we can avoid delays and issues and risk. So planning is backbone of for the success of any project.
All right. That's nice. Okay, so what type of project have you worked on in the UAE?
As I am from transportation engineering department, so mostly I worked on highway structures like bridges, flyovers, underpasses, and at the same time I have worked on construction of infrastructure like utilities, okay, roads and landscaping, and at the same time construction of substations, and mostly these are my fields.
That's nice. So you guys are responsible for the bridges here in Al Dafra and beyond.
In Al Dafra, we are working on construction of roads, construction of utilities like sewerage line, stormwater line, and water, potable water line, gas line. At the same time, landscaping, which like construction of gardens, playgrounds.
Okay. Oh, so even it includes the parks and
Yes.
Oh, okay.
This is landscaping.
Yeah,
Actually.
that's nice.
So this is these are the major field I worked on.
Yeah, that's nice. Actually, you guys are doing a very marvelous work.
I have done a great big projects in Dubai Creek Harbor, and
Okay, so you've also worked way back in Dubai as
yeah,
well.
my first project was in I told you it was in Fujairah, but my first project started in Dubai Creek Harbor. That was my first big project. Yeah.
What has been the most challenging project you have ever worked on?
In UAE, all projects are very challenging. They are fast track project. You have time limit, and at the same time you have to follow international standards and safety standards, and at the same time global practices you need to follow, and that's why I think every project is a challenge here.
Okay, so have you ever faced moments like you felt like giving up on your career?
No, this is actually in my personal life and even in professional life, I never think about giving up. I think giving up is
For losers. Yeah, giving up is for losers. You already lose, so you give
I
up.
never thought. I
Yeah.
never thought about giving up anything.
Okay, so how do you handle pressure and deadlines?
I just skip.
You just skip the pressure? How do you skip pressure?
I just avoid. Okay, this situation. Okay. It is actually understanding the requirement. First of all, why pressure is coming, you need to understand it. If it is Normally in construction industry you have dispute with the different contractors, different
The dispute is what brings the pressure and the deadlines.
yes, deadlines, disputes. So you need to be very calm and composed during these time, and you need to you analyze the situation and come with some mitigation measures instead of just bashing back on the other party. You need to come with some solution. You need to resolve the issue to reduce the pressure.
Okay, so what lesson has civil engineering taught you about life?
Innovation. You need to continuously. You have to upgrade yourself. Okay, you should have solid foundations. As in engineering we have, as in construction we have solid foundation, otherwise building cannot be stable. Solid foundation, and then you have to upgrade yourself time by time. You need to, like, new infrastructure, new landscaping, you have to do some certifications, you have to get some new knowledge, and that is what I learned from civil engineering.
Okay, and also, how do you stay updated with the new engineering technologies, how and trends? How do you do that?
Yeah, actually I keep on doing some certifications related to my field. Okay, so, and I also do some kind of workshops. Okay, that is career based workshop. Okay, different organization they are doing it, so I attend them, and at the same time I do certifications to improve my knowledge. That is what I do.
Yeah, that's great. The world is evolving,
Yeah.
and now we are in the age of, I don't know, but things keep happening very fast,
Exactly.
even with AI and a whole lot of
You need
things
to,
happening.
yeah.
So you have to stay updated. That's very, very, very
Otherwise
important.
AI will take your place.
Hey, what are you doing? You are not doing well. Okay, yalla, go outside. AI, come.
Take charge on AI. Otherwise, AI will take your
Mhm.
place. If you can
Sir,
use
sir.
AI, you are good. Otherwise,
Yeah,
AI will use you.
good, good. Okay. Okay, so what skill should a fresh graduate from civil engineering, what skills should they focus on before coming to the UAE?
This should not be related to civil engineering only. Any engineer, if they are freshly graduate, I will tell them just move to abroad. Okay, if your country has less opportunities, move to Gulf areas or any other Western countries. But before moving, you should have verified, your documents should be verified. You should have some soft skills, like you should know how to use basic softwares related to your field. It will give you the a plus edge on other candidate, because competition here in outside countries are very high. You need to compete with different professionals, different candidates. So you should develop some soft skills. If you get some initial experience in your country, that is plus point. But moving abroad at the early stage is very good advice from me, from my side, which I can give. Yeah, and don't waste your time in your country.
Okay, okay, that's cool. Okay, so how has living abroad changed your life as a person?
That is very interesting question. Okay, I
How has it changed your life?
yes, I have become independent. I solve my problem by my own. Okay, and I don't rely on others.
Sure.
As in our country we rely on our families and our other father, brothers, relatives. Here you have to do yourself. So I learned to resolve my problem, to solve my problem myself. And at the same time I became open minded. I am very patient because I have experience to live with different nationalities, and I have closely experienced their cultures, their way of life, and I understand that everyone has their own
Way of life, yani.
way of life. So I became open minded, very patient, and independent.
If I should ask you this, who is your mentor growing up? Growing up, who is that one person in your life that you mentored?
My circumstances and the time. The time has taught me everything. I have learned from everybody, not a specific person. So, um, even I'm sitting with you, I'm learning from you also. This is what has mentored me.
Like you take it bit by bit from everybody.
Yes, and this is very important. My
take
observation.
you take inspiration from everybody. All right, that is cool. Okay, so what motivates you to keep going during hard times or during tough times?
It is my goal, my ambition, my purpose of life that keeps me motivated, and I don't feel lazy or demotivated anytime due to any circumstances.
Okay, so where do you see yourself in next 5 to 10 years?
Next 5 to 10 years, I want to become. I want to be on a leading role in my profession, like in project control department,
Okay.
and then the head of departments in civil engineering. Okay, and I want to move out of Gulf and to Europe or some Western countries to just get some more exposure to professional and more knowledge. And if you ask me after 15 years, so I want to pursue my career as a politician, not a career.
Yeah, sure, that's a career. If you want to be a politician,
I have set some time limit for my professional career. Then if you ask me after 15 years, I can see myself pursuing political practices. I want to do that. That is the start of my goal.
Political career.
Start of my goal.
Okay.
Yeah.
What one message would you like to give immigrants that they are chasing their dreams? What message will you give them?
So I would, because they are already, I would suggest them, I would like to advise them, because they are already out of their country, so they should stop wasting their time. They should keep their hopes on. Okay. Keep their hopes on. They should not switch off that button, because life is not that much easy. If you are a person with dreams, life is going to be very tough for you. So you should be very tough for the circumstances. Circumstances should not defeat you. This is my advice to them.
All right, that's very nice. Okay, so quick play. I have some quick questions for you. Site or office?
Office.
Concrete or steel?
Concrete.
Tea or coffee?
Coffee.
One word to describe your journey so far.
Transformative.
One habit that made you successful.
Punctuality.
Morning shift or night shift?
Morning shift.
Okay, Mr. Fires, thank you for visiting us in the studio. We really appreciate you coming to visit us. I really like the conversation, and I hope in the near future we can sit and talk about other things as well.
I would like to thank you again, and I feel honored to be invited in this podcast. Thank you so much.
Okay, thank you guys for watching this episode. Thank you very much. You can be a sponsor for our videos, and you can reach out to us. I will leave our contact in the description. You can contact us direct, and you can sponsor our videos or our future videos. Thank you guys for watching this episode. Hit the subscribe button, pull the notification bell so that any videos we upload in the near future, you'll be receiving notifications from Phonics Studio TV UAE. Until then, see you guys in the next video. Peace out.